Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday. No, sorry. Happy Wednesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. Hey, how do you like this background? This background, let me, you know what? Kind of don't like this background. Let me see if I could, let's see if we could just, how about that? What about that? Let's just do no background today. Let's see. All right, let's get started. So, this has come up in other groups that I am in, and it's also come up with me personally. Actually, today it came up. The funny thing is, it came up today three times in two groups and in a conversation. It's kind of maybe maybe it was a nudge for me to speak about this, right? As you're joining me live, let me know you're here. Please throw in a comment, love, heart, hate, something. Make your presence known. Let's go. So this has come up. I'm sure if you've been in the profession, in the business for a little bit, I'm sure this has come up either, in form of other people sharing this with you, or you've maybe gone through this yourself. So who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Have you ever heard, or have you ever had a situation where somebody says, "Hey, what if I want to do this company with you, but I also want to do this other company that I'm in already, or I want to join that other company as well, or I'm in this company already, but I want to do this other company as well." The keywords are as well, right? So you're in one company, you want to add another company. Now, let's just say, hey, maybe these two don't even have anything to do with each other. I'll make it even some fun. Let's say these two have nothing to do with each other. Like, let's say one is health and wellness, and let's say one is travel, right? If you're joining me live, throw some hearts, love, hate, stop by, say hello, say something. So let's say, for example, they're two completely different platforms, and they don't have a whole lot to do with each other. Comp plans are completely different, if you would. Let's say you even ran it by compliance, and compliance said, it's totally okay. You can do both companies. I'll even make it like that. How about that? I mean, that's just as clear as it can get. What then would you do? Would you actually do both companies? Would you not do both companies? What my take on it? This is basically, you're here because you want to hear my take on it. My take on this is, I am not in favor of that. Like, in most cases, 9 out of 10 times, I am not in favor of that. That is not something that I will encourage. Now, let me share these couple thoughts with you. Let's say you want to let's say you're doing health and wellness, and the other gig is crypto, and you want to do crypto and forex or something like that, right? By the way, some of you will not like me for this, but it's okay. Um, if you are a forex trader or you're in crypto and you hit me up, I actually block you. I am not into that stuff. I want to make that very clear. I am not into crypto. I am not into forex. I have two of my really good friends. One of them is is an owner, the other one is part owner in crypto and forex, and so it is not something that I want to partake. So if you come at me with crypto or forex or any of that stuff, it's an immediate block. I don't even respond. I don't really have time for for that, so I would block you. But let's say, for example, you're doing health and wellness, and the other gig is crypto. Well, you're gonna say, well, crypto doesn't have anything to do with health and wellness, and they're completely separate from each other. Well, what about that? Sumir, namaste, namaste. And so I would share this thought with you. I don't recommend that at all. And here's a couple reasons why. One is Katrin Baba Midanastam. Welcome, welcome. So here's the reason why I don't go for that. And here's you may think otherwise. All right. Let me share it. Let me tell you. If you're doing two companies, or if you're thinking of doing two companies, even if they have nothing to do with each other, how much time glow what's going on? Yeah, crypto. If you joining me now, I'll share this with you. If you do crypto, or if you do forex and you come at me for forex or crypto, it's an immediate block. I literally immediately block you. I do not respond. That's the only crowd I don't respond back to, and I immediately block you. So if you're into crypto and forex, you may not want to come at me and try to recruit me, because I will definitely just block you. It's not my thing. I don't like it. It's just not my thing. And if you missed it again, I'll tell you this again. I have two of my really good friends. One is an owner in forex, and the other one is a co-owner in crypto. So, and they hit me plenty, and those are the only two people that I don't do. They don't get blocked, but anybody else would. I do paper trading. Okay, I've done stocks and commodities and stuff like that before. Just 19 years in the financial world, and mortgages and finance and loan this and credit, and I've seen. I can't say I've seen it all, but I've seen a thing or two, and it's definitely not my thing. Insurance, finances, crypto, forex, it's an immediate block. I'm telling you, it's just not my thing. And my friends know, everybody knows. Yeah, it's just not my thing. It's just that's a whole other like three lives. But so doing two companies, even if it's the other one is crypto and this is health and wellness that have nothing to do with each other, I want to like spread them like that apart. I don't really promote that. Okay. And I know there are people who do it. I don't really promote that. I don't really like that. And here's the reason why. I'm a guy that is recently all about purpose, right? Pursue your purpose. Forget about everything else. Find out your purpose and pursue that, right? And if you're pursuing your purpose, and if you feel like your purpose is in crypto and forex, then do that, right? But most people get into crypto again. Do not, crypto people, forex people, do not come at me with this. I'm telling you, please. Okay. But if you're doing a gig, if you're in, let's say, health and wellness, I just say that because, again, they're two separate, so apart, right? If you're doing health and wellness, and if you get into crypto, most likely is because you're not doing so good in your gig. And somebody else told you, oh, you can make a couple $100. Oh, it's so quick, or so this, so that. And you can do crypto on the side. It has nothing to do with shampoo. It has nothing to do with weight loss. It has nothing to do with collagen. Right? Yeah. But see, that wouldn't be my purpose. I would take time away from pursuing my purpose to do crypto. If I wanted to do crypto, I would get a job, right? I struggle with the relaunch of the business. I'm relaunching the business. I put in the time and the effort into the business. Why? Because this is where I belong. And there is no way on this planet Earth, I don't care who you are, even if you're a top earner, you can't tell me that, oh, that doesn't take that much time. That much time. It takes time, right? Anything that is going to be profitable would take time, especially if you're going to set it up, right? Now, for those of you who jump down my throat with multiple streams of income, let me tell you, I'm all about multiple streams of income, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Multiple streams of income doesn't mean I start multiple gigs at the same time. That's not what that means. Multiple streams of income means I get one income going, profitable. I use the profit from that income to create another stream of income. And then I take that and I create another stream of income. Right? Why? Because I will do one to get it to profit, and then I can move to the next one. If I start 18 different projects at the same time, that's not multiple streams of income. That's dumb. Who do you know that started a furniture store, a sandwich store, an electronics store, a clothing store, and a toy store, all on the same day? That's not multiple sources of income. Now, do you know people that own a restaurant, are a doctor, own a hockey place, own a game place, own different businesses? Yeah. But how did they start? They didn't say, okay, well, I'm going to become a doctor in 10 years, so I'm going to start a restaurant and I'm going to start a phone store and I'm going to. No. Multiple sources of income means you do one income good, you get it to profit, right? And then you use that to build other. Now, I'm not a fan of doing multiple gigs. That's why any of you who have come to me for another gig, this is my motto. My team knows this. Those of you who know me know this about me, and that is I'm 100% approachable, 0% recruitable. Can't recruit me, right? I'm 100% approachable. You can come to me, talk to me about your best and newest gig on the planet Earth, how it's ground floor and it's got whatever. You can talk to me about anything. You can tell me about this guy, how much he's making, and that girl, how much she's making. You can tell me all that stuff. I'll hear it. I'm 100% approachable, but 0% recruitable, right? You can't recruit me. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not looking at other investments, right? But that just says, you know what? I'm committed to my team. I'm committed to my company. I'm committed to my brand. I'm committed to my products. I'm committed to this journey, this purpose that I'm going with this one company. Just because you're doing travel and health and wellness and crypto and they have nothing to do with each other, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it purposeful. Which one are you going to tell, hey, I'm doing this one for my purpose? Like this 18 different companies. Oh, you like travel? Oh, this is the one I'm doing for purpose. Look, my purpose is to get people to travel. Oh, wait, you want to lose 30 pounds? Oh, listen, this is my passion. This is where this is it. Oh, you want to make crypto cash? Okay. That's how dumb does that sound? It's like having a preacher. Let's say, for example, you have your pastor at your church on Sunday. You go to every Sunday you go to, and one Saturday you happen to go to another town. You know, a friend of yours says, "Hey, listen, I want you to come to my place," and you go to synagogue or mosque, right? And it's your preacher talking. Wouldn't you say, wait a minute, I thought you were, what are you doing here? They're like, well, it's Saturday. Saturday has nothing to do with Sunday. It's like, what? It's a lifestyle. You're practicing that all week, right? You wouldn't like that from your pastor. You'd be like, what do you mean? It's Saturday and you're at a mosque teaching. Doesn't matter. It's Saturday. Or, well, let's say Friday you're at a mosque teaching, and then Saturday you're at the synagogue, and then Sunday you're at church. It's like, well, which one are you? Well, are you crypto? Are you health and wellness? Or are you like travel? Like, so as much as you say, and I love the eagerness and the passion, hey, Jenny, I love the eagerness and the passion of the people who say, well, you know what, I'm going to do this company and this company and this company because you know what, some people want this and some people want this, and I have them both or all of them, right? Well, I hate to tell you this. I hate to be the one to tell you this because I'm not a top earner yet, but I hate to tell you this. It's really hard to build one. It's not easy. It's not easy to do network marketing and actually be successful at it. It's not easy. It's simple because there's a formula to it, but it's not easy. And then you want to make two and then three? Would you be able to handle like 3 husbands or 3 wives? Even though they don't like have anything to do, but like, I'm thinking, trying to see if it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't make sense because I'm a born again Christian. It definitely don't make no sense, right? So if you don't do that in your real life, why would you even consider doing like that with other companies, right? So my thing for those of you who are passionate and eager about like doing different things and multiple things and this and that, I would say I would actually appreciate the eagerness because I think that's awesome. I really do. As much as I beat up on you, I do feel that's pretty awesome, right? I think that's pretty cool. You're like, oh man, I love this thing. I'm going to do 3 companies. It's like, okay, you like marriage. That doesn't mean you're going to get 3 husbands or 3 wives, right? But I do like the eagerness and the excitement. But my recommendation would be, hey, listen. I'll tell you what. How about you pick one, and then we just go with that one, and then let's just see what happens. Let's see how long you stick around, and how many people you actually talk to, how many rejections you're able to take, and get up and do it again next day, and see how many like returns can you handle from your customers before you say like I'm going to throw myself off the balcony. Let's say how many objections you're going to be able to handle from just like one company, one brand, promoting a couple different products, not 18,000 different products, right? Let's just see how you do with that. And you putting your heart and soul and intentional work into that. Intentional work, heart and soul into that. Let's see how that does. Let's see how that would pay off. Let's see if you were to put in your heart and soul and your intentional attention and work and love into your marriage, into your one partner, instead of flirting around and not being there and just, you know, not being a partner, not being supportive, not being this, not being that, complaining, nagging, blaming. Let's see how that works out. Right? Some of you are parents. Let's see how you do with one kid. That's why people who have twins or triplets at once, they're like, rah! Right? They don't know what to do. But you have one kid, what happens to the next one? Piece of cake. Same thing here. I highly recommend that. Most of you probably won't even listen to me, which is totally okay. But some of you will. Some of you will. And I highly recommend you stick with what you feel in your gut is meant for you. And you do that. And it doesn't matter if you fail. And it doesn't matter if you don't make it the first day, first month, first year. There's people in the industry haven't made $1 in 17 years. And now they're $1 million earners. You stick to that one that you feel like it hits your soul, your gut, man. And then it just wouldn't make sense to even entertain the idea of anything else. Unless you're completely done with your thing, your brand, your platform, and you're like, you know what, this is not for me. This company, this management, this system, these products, this setup, not my thing. Then I'll explore some other opportunities. I can jump and go other places. But not while I'm doing two things. It's like having two spouses and letting him know that I have two spouses, letting him know that, you know what, today's that one is better, makes more sense, so I'm going to go with that one. It's like it doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't matter if they're related or not related or have nothing to do with each other. Does it? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So I would stick to one, get all the juice out of one. Learn the stuff from your. Listen to me. If you're entertaining another one, do you know everything about yours? I doubt it. So learn stuff about yours, the system, the products. Hey, listen, pick up this stuff. If you really want to be a geek, look up ingredients, check out stuff, learn about the profession, learn about the industry, feed your soul more, feed your team. They're looking up to you. How would you like to be that pastor? Don't be that pastor. No matter where they see you, who they see you with, what day, what time, you should be who you are. You should be either the pastor or the imam, right? So stick to one, learn the tricks, talk to people. Hey, be approachable. I say be approachable. And you know what? If you really that hardcore about your gig, don't be recruitable, right? And I think that's I really didn't want to talk this long because tomorrow morning I have a training starting at 6:30 a.m. and that is early training and I have to be on camera and ready to go. So, but I didn't want to talk this long. But this is an important one because it's come up so many times. And remember last night I said sometimes I'm not very professional. I just say it. But this is important. I think if you're gonna, even if you're starting to get into the business, right? If you're looking at a company and you're getting into the gig, it's important to do your homework, do your study, look at some of the products, look at the CEO, look at the comp plan, look at the company, where it's going, where it's done. Come in some of the stuff. It will speak to you. Listen to me. All these companies are great companies. Some of them will speak to you. Like when crypto started talking, I'll be like, don't want to talk to me. Okay. You don't speak my language. Right. Some of these will speak to you. I'll be like, oh man, I can connect with that. I can relate with that. I can run with that. I can do that. And then just put in the time and the effort, heart and soul in it and just run with that. So I hope you guys get some love. Maybe I ranted a little bit. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I ranted. Oh, Thursdays with Sean, guest tomorrow. Man, we have to reschedule one more time with her, which is totally okay. She was actually willing to do it on Thanksgiving, which is next week, and I told her no, we're not doing Thursdays with Sean on Thanksgiving, and so it's going to be the week after. Man, I have some. Let me tell you something. I have some guests lined up for December. I'm even blown away myself. I'm like, oh, you said yes? Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. So I have some good lineup, but I haven't given up on tomorrow. I am still looking. It's such a short notice, and you guys know how much time and stuff I put into it. So it's such a short notice for most of the people that I'm reaching out to. So I probably won't have a Thursdays with Sean tomorrow and Thanksgiving. But man, I have lined up some. I can't tell anything because then you would probably figure out who they are. But these guys and gals are like, yeah, like that. So anyway, so look for that. The promos are obviously going to pop up. I'll go back and check out the comments, read them, and respond back. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Man, I ranted tonight. Drop some thoughts. Drop a takeaway. Hey, maybe you've dealt with somebody like this in your team. Maybe you are that person. Admit it. I personally, I was never that person because the last company that I took serious, I took it serious and it got shut down. So some of you know the story. And this company, I got serious, and why would I look at anything else? So, with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag those people that are thinking other companies. You can't say what I said to them because you feel bad. You're like, I can't say that. Don't leave me. But I did. So you can tag them to this, and then I'll do the policing for you. How's that? If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, please do that. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.